My name's Megan Salcedo, but some of you may know me as Scenterella. And I just have a couple tips for you, some quick and easy tips about how to earn the next incentive. So this is basically just broken down on if you're wanting to earn that trip, or if you're wanting even just a promotion in general, or if you're wanting just to reach the next level in your business. I just have a couple tips for you. So we do have a trip that hasn't been announced yet, but this is my guess. And I don't know for sure. I don't know anything other than the last 2 family trips that we did were Disney trips. So I am putting my ears on because I'm super excited and I'm really hoping and rooting for Disney. So we'll see. We'll find out in just a little over a week. So I'm super excited. So anyways, a couple steps if you want to earn the incentive. If you want to go ahead and screenshot this, that way you can save it in your phone. These are my tips, and my handwriting's horrible, but they are some great tips. Make sure you look at them, but I'll go through them in details in just a moment. So starting with step 1. So the first thing you want to do, the most important thing in growing your business and earning the incentive is to book parties. So that's going to be basically what's going to take your business to the next level. So right now you might be, I have my family, my friends that want to buy some wax for me here and there, that kind of thing. But it's really, really hard to reach big goals if you're only sticking to the people you know. Booking parties is going to help you grow your network. It's going to help you reach your commission, reach your PRV a lot faster and more efficiently than if you're just trying to sell things on your own. So it's really, really important that you're booking your parties. Definitely set a goal to ask a certain number of people per day and a certain number of parties booked per week. That way you have something tangible that you can actually say, by the end of this week, I want to have this many parties booked and that kind of thing. You want to make sure you're having timely, reasonable goals for yourself, and definitely start with parties. Finding a host who wants a bunch of free Scentsy. If they want to get spoiled with a ton of free product, then booking a party is the best thing that you can do. So a couple different types of parties. If you don't know a lot about Scentsy yet, if you're just now starting, you can do a borrow my basket or borrow my bag party where you just put a bunch of testers in there and then you put some samples, and you could even do like a mini warmer and a couple wax cubes or something. Let them borrow it for a week. Let them take it to work. Let them take it to their cookout. Whatever's going on, just let them borrow a couple things, Scentsy product, and at the end of the week, they give it back to you. They'll be the ones collecting the orders, so you don't have to do any legwork. Basically, you just say, here's my bag, here you go, and they collect all the orders, they give it back to you at the end of the week, and you place the orders for them. Boom, done. Easy, 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 easy. You can also do an online party. Those are the most popular type of parties right now, especially with coronavirus. There's a lot of people who are stuck at home, they have nothing better to do, and maybe they have that refund check. They want to, splurge a little bit, and maybe they want to support your business too. So online parties are really, really good thing to do right now to expand your network and your business. Basically, if you're able to have a successful online party, you're going to add a lot more new faces to the people that you know, and it's going to be a lot easier for you than trying to do another type of party at this time. So if you want to do an online party, you can schedule your posts ahead of time. That way, maybe just take 30 minutes at the beginning of the week and schedule all your posts for the week, and you can basically just sit back and interact with that party here and there and not have the stress of having to worry about posting certain number of things all the time for that week that party's going on. So definitely book some online parties. Try to do at least one at all times, but there's no limit. You can book as many parties as you want to. You can book basket party and 2 online parties at the same time, and then maybe on Saturday when you're off work you can go to a cookout or something, social distance, and you can host a party that way. So if you do a in-person social distancing party, this is just a little trick I did. Cardstock, and I literally just stuck a bunch of stickers on the cardstock and cut them out. Super easy. I was a little extra and put the descriptions on the back like in a Word document, and then I cut them apart with the stickers on them. But you don't even have to be that fancy. You can just literally cut up paper, put the stickers on there, and that can serve as your testers. That way people aren't sharing them. You can just have their own little bag per person. So you can definitely still do that. But if you want to book a party, the best thing to do is to find a host. So you want to find someone who really wants to be spoiled with a bunch of Scentsy, some free product that they might be wanting. You could just post a status on Facebook and say something like, I really want to spoil somebody with a ton of Scentsy. Who's interested? Something like that. And whoever likes or comments that post, just reach out to them and say, hey, I've got an opening for next week if you'd want to do an online party. And you could even just avoid the word party all entirely. If you want to just say, hey, I can help you get a ton of free product. Encourage them to be responding to you. But make it all about them also. Don't make it just about you trying to book parties. Make it about, hey, I noticed that you love Scentsy. I'd love to help you out with getting you a ton of Scentsy for free. And then they can be like, oh, why? And, encouraging the commenting back and forth is going to definitely help with booking a party. So booking your parties is the first most important thing that you should do. The second thing, very important as well, probably right up there with booking parties, but the first thing you should do is book parties. Second thing you should do is recruit. So recruit. You should always be recruiting, and the best thing you can do for your business is to recruit, because if you want to reach your goals in the incentive, it does require a certain amount of points for, hi Delilah, hi baby girl, my puppy dog just came up. She's so cute. Sorry. But if you want to earn those points for the incentive, you're going to get more points if you're helping people reach their goals also. Or if you have a team that you're helping, having some recruits is very important in earning that incentive. And it's really important in leveling up and reaching the next promotion in your Scentsy business too. So it sounds a little bit scary if you've never had a recruit before, but trust me, anybody can do this. Anybody can be a leader. It just takes a little bit of effort and a little bit of bravery to get your first recruit. But it's actually pretty simple. If you want to if you do have a host who has a party and maybe they want to get the commission, all you do is you flip the party so that they can get their commission. They can join for free if it's a $500 value or volume party or above, then they can join for free. They still get some host rewards, and they also get the commission and the PRV if you're able to flip that party. So flip in Scentsy terms is not just giving someone host rewards, but there's an actual way when you're closing out a party. There's like a little button at the top of the screen over by the host rewards and the party info where you can flip it to flip party. And what that does is it flips all of the commission, all of the PRV to your host so that they get the credit, and it helps them reach their first goals too. So if they have a $500 party and you flip the whole party to them, then they join with that kit for free. They also earn their shooting star if they reached $500. So shooting star is 500 PRV within your first 15 days of joining. So if they host their own party and then you flip that party, they're going to get that shooting star reward, and they're going to get that commission and everything just for having a $500 volume. Now, if they have a $1,000 volume party, which is definitely achievable. So even if you yourself have not done that, trust me, it is possible, especially this day and age with Scentsy booming right now. You can definitely get a $1,000 volume party as a launch party. So basically, if they have a $1,000 volume party, they don't get just 20% commission, they get that extra bonus too. So they'll be getting 25% commission on their party, and they'll be joining for free. They're going to get a ton of free Scentsy on top of that, and they earn their shooting star, and they get certified right off the bat. So how cool is that? I would definitely encourage, let your hosts know that if they reach that $1,000 mark, that they're going to be able to join for free and get all of those things. So make sure you're host coaching your people as your host booking those parties. So you can also, if you have your own parties that you're doing, which you should at all times, you should have your own party link that people are shopping from all the time. When you get your free host rewards that you yourself have collected all the orders, don't just like use them on another warmer. You can use those host rewards towards another kit and bless somebody else with the opportunity to join Scentsy at a discount. So that way you can say, you know, hey, we have the $99 kit or we have the $59 kit. And if you have your own orders that reach $500, then you can offer somebody else to join for free. You don't have to wait until Scentsy does a special. That's a special that you can do anytime. You can't advertise that, so just be careful on your wording. You want to say, like, what if you could join Scentsy for free? Would you? And then whoever responds to that post, you can say, hey, so I happen to have a kit for free if you want it. And you can have people join your team that way. So, yeah, you still get to keep your host rewards and everything, but some of those will go towards them joining. Let's see. The other thing you can do to recruit is to share your story. Always be sharing the reason why you joined Scentsy and also why you stayed with Scentsy. It's just as important, the reason why you joined, as it is the reason why you stayed. So some people will jump into a direct sales thing thinking it's the most amazing thing in the world, and then they end up really disappointed. Scentsy is very unique because we have built a culture that's truly amazing. We have an amazing team. We have amazing owners of the Scentsy company. We have a network of just constantly building each other up, constantly encouraging each other, and it's really, truly amazing that they give us all of these opportunities to share with other people. So make sure you're telling people all the time why you joined and also why you stayed. It's really important. So when you're recruiting, you all want to make sure that you're making it all about that person. Don't make it about you trying to get a teamie. Don't make it about guilt tripping somebody into joining your team because you're trying to get some, excuse me. Make it about them. Make it about the reason why they want to join Scentsy. So is it because, figure out their why. Figure out why it would benefit them. Would it benefit them because maybe they could use the extra money to go towards buying fall decorations for Halloween or for Thanksgiving or whatever? Could they use the extra money just because they like to, you know, splurge on Amazon all the time? Or maybe they just want to have some more friends and meet some new people. Maybe they're feeling lonely and they just want to have a new network of people, of positive people that they can be around. Scentsy is a really good opportunity for more than just money. There's all kinds of things that can benefit somebody other than just the money. So make sure you're always making it about that person and meeting them at their level. They might not be super ready to join now, and you never know, planting the seed now might mean that they might want to join you later. So just make sure that the way you're approaching that is tasteful, that it's a positive thing that they're going to look forward to if they ever do have the chance to join your team. You can also say something like, right now especially, you can say, who wants to go on a free trip? Maybe it's a Disney trip, maybe. But if it's a Disney trip, you could say, who would want to go on a Disney cruise or Disney Magic Kingdom trip for free? And anybody who responds, you can be like, you want to be offering that solution to what they want. So yeah, I want to go on a cruise for free. I want to go to Disney for free. I want to go whatever it is, whatever it's going to be. Universal. I want to go to Universal for free. Heck yes. Then you want to offer that solution, be like, hey, so just so you know, we do have this, and you can go on that trip for free, and it's something that I can help you with. So you can definitely offer the opportunity in a way that's going to benefit them just by encouraging the commenting on your posts. So the third step is going to be building your commission. So just to wrap things up, because I've said a whole lot of things, the first thing you should do is book parties. The second thing you should do is recruit, build your team. The third thing you should do is build your commission. So when you're boosting your PRV, you're going to actually get another point for every PRV that you get. So you're going to get points for your PRV. You're going to get your points also for reaching above a certain amount of PRV. So for this specific incentive, if you have over 1,000 PRV per month for, I think, 5 out of the 6 months, and it doesn't have to be consecutive, it can be out of any order, but if you have over 1,000 PRV for each month, then you're going to end up getting a ton of bonus points just for reaching that goal. And who wouldn't want to have that extra commission anyways? So if you're wanting to get more commission and get more points towards the incentive, then why not work on building your PRV? So the most important thing that you can do for building your commission is to share the products, not selling, but also be sharing. So what that means is basically, instead of saying, oh my gosh, I have this whiff box, it's $30, who wants one? Then you can probably say something like, oh my gosh, this whiff box is the best one that I've ever seen. And leave it at that. Don't even have to put prices on things. You could say, or sharing might also be, this scent is my favorite scent because it reminds me of my grandma. You know, something special, something unique to you is going to be sharing and not selling. So that's going to be attractive. The most important thing in building your commission is to be attractive in how you're approaching it. So when you're on social media, you want to make sure you're being attractive and getting people's attention, building those positive vibes, building your algorithm in a positive way. So you want people to keep thinking of you, but not in a bad way. You want to make sure that people are thinking of you and that, oh, she loved the scent because it reminded her of her grandma. I wonder if this other one would remind me of my grandma. Like, you know, they're going to be looking forward to your posts. As long as you're being positive about how you're posting the products, people aren't going to think anything of it. They're just going to be like, oh, that's a Scentsy lady. They're going to think first of you as a person, and then they're going to be thinking of Scentsy. So when people look at your profile, if you want to be attractive, do you ever go to somebody's profile and you see Avon, 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 or whatever direct sales company thing it is, and all you see is their like spamming posts? That's not very attractive. That's not somebody I would want to add on Facebook. That's not something I would want to try to follow. You're going to want to follow the person who's sharing pictures of their best friend's baby holding this adorable little buddy, or, you know, you're going to want to follow this person who's telling you a story with everything that they post. So make sure you're being attractive in your marketing and you're not being salesy. That's definitely an icky thing you want to stay away from. But being attractive is going to encourage people to comment. They're going to encourage people to get to know you better, and you're going to get to know your people better too. And you never know when the opportunity will arise to maybe they're going to get their first order through Scentsy, through you, because of something that you shared with them. So make sure you're always sharing, not selling. Build up your algorithm is also a really important thing. So if you're going to be on your phone anyways, make sure you're on your phone with purpose. So don't just be like scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I'm totally guilty of this. I could spend like 30 minutes scrolling and then accomplish nothing. Or you could spend 30 minutes on your phone working your business. So that doesn't necessarily mean that you're putting Scentsy things out there. That could mean that you post an interactive post that's not even Scentsy related. You know, do you like your corn dogs with ketchup and mustard, or one or the other, or nothing? That kind of thing. Whatever, I know that was super corny. Whatever is going to encourage commenting is definitely going to be working your business too, because anytime somebody comments on your Facebook post, then that's encouraging them to visit your page again. And the more people that comment on your post, the more that Facebook is going to say, oh, this is a good post. Let's let more people see this. So the more people are commenting, the more people that are interested or liking something, then, and especially interacting with comments, then the more people are going to end up seeing your posts in the long run. So especially if you only have one post, like might get a couple comments, or maybe even just like one comment and a couple likes, then maybe you want to look into getting your working on your Facebook algorithm, because you want to give people something to look forward to when they see your name, not like feeling icky. You know what I mean? So anyways, kind of like a basic thing that I do there, and I'm just going to touch base on this really quick. There's all kinds of videos out there on how to boost your algorithm and information. But one thing you can do is post something positive every morning, and it's not Scentsy related at all, just something positive like what a beautiful day it is, or maybe you can put like your favorite quote, something simple like that. If people see this every morning, they're going to look forward to seeing your name every morning and having something positive to look forward to when they wake up. And then the afternoon, try to do something interactive, something that's going to increase your comments on your Facebook posts. And then in the evening, make sure you're sharing something special about Scentsy to your audience. So something positive, something interactive, and then something Scentsy related. And that doesn't necessarily mean a product. It could mean I love, this is my scent sister who I'm so happy for her. She did this. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a product. It can be Scentsy life post. It could be something positive, just anything. So just something Scentsy related in the evening. So the last step. So first step was book your parties. Second step is recruit. Third step is build your commission. The final step is going to be to have a plan. This is so important, because having a plan is going to really help you keep track on where you're going with your goals and help you to meet those goals. So you want to make sure that your goals are going to be timely, and they're also going to be reasonable, and you want to be really, really specific. So instead of saying, okay, I want to promote to certified by the end of the month, or I want to promote to lead by the end of the month, what you should be thinking is, I want to have 3 parties booked this month. I want to have them all booked by the end of the first week. And, by the end of the second week, I want to have at least 1 or 2 parties closed, that kind of a thing. You want to keep things timely. You want to say, within the first week, I want to have 200 PRV and be active. Within the second week, I want to have 500 PRV. Within the third week, I want to be at least 750 or 800 PRV, or maybe even 1,000 PRV. That way, anything other than that, I already know that I've met my goal before the end of the month, and I don't have to stress. So you want to make sure you're putting timely goals and very specific ones. That way, you can reach your goals the way that you're intending to. So you want to make sure, especially with the incentives, that you have a plan on how you want to reach your goal. The first thing you want to do is decide what level of the incentive you want. Do you want to be 1 level, or do you want to be level 6 and be able to take 6 people, including yourself, on a trip for free? That's amazing, but you want to make sure that you have a plan now, so that towards the end of the month or towards the end of the incentive, do you really want to go on the last week or the last day of the incentive, when the incentive is closing, and realize that, oh my gosh, I was only 10 points away from earning the level 1? Or do you want to have a plan in place and know where you are throughout the journey and see how well you're keeping track of your goals and you're meeting them? So make sure you have something specific and timely. Make it specific to the day, specific to the hour, specific to whatever you need to do. Even if it means that the day before you write down a plan for the following day, even if it means right before you go to bed, that you write down, by 10 o'clock, I want to have this posted. By noon, I want to have this posted. by the evening I want to have, like, map out your day if you need to, like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and have a plan for the next day before you even go to bed. That's really going to help you. Make sure you're sticking to it and you're checking your progress. So the best thing you can do also is to check your progress every once in a while. Have a specific day of the week or a specific day of the month, like halfway through. I always go by the 15th day. So 15th day, I want to make sure I am on track to where I'm trying to be. That way I can kind of see, do I need to hustle a little more? Or, I'm not saying you should relax either, because literally the sky is the limit. But it really helps if you are keeping yourself in check, saying that you're going to be keeping yourself accountable on these specific days. You want to also consider having an accountability partner. So if you don't have someone specific who, if you don't already have somebody who you're working towards your goals with, someone maybe at the same level as you will be the most ideal, that you guys can work towards your goals together. Definitely try to find an accountability partner. It can be someone on our team, or if you have a new recruit, reach out to them and say, you know what, I just joined anyways, so why don't we just work towards this together? And I'll show you what I know, and we can learn as we go, and we can do really well with this together. So you can have an accountability partner, either someone on your team, or you can have someone as a recruit who's working with you. The other thing you can do is get a planner. So this is really going to be helpful because you can physically write everything down. Now, it doesn't have to be a Scentsy planner specifically, but if you have a planner, then you're going to be more likely to keep track of your goals and monitor those on a timely basis. So having a planner or something is really important to staying on track with where you're trying to go with your business. So definitely invest in one of those. All right, I think that's just about everything. So yeah, if you have a new recruit too, one of the best things you can do when you get started, when you have a recruit, I have this actually posted as a document in the group, but this is called New Consultant Sessions. This is basically a checklist of everything you need to do when somebody joins your team. It will tell you the first things that you talk about. It even has a timeline. So in the first 1 to 2 days of someone joining your team, you're going to do a welcome call. You're going to do all these things. Within, you're going to give homework to them. Within 4 to 6 days, you're going to do this. This is basically spelling out how to train somebody on being self-sufficient in their Scentsy business, all in one sheet. So make sure you are doing something to be able to train the people who are joining your team, because when they do well, you do well. But I mean, who doesn't want everybody to earn this next trip? You should want your downline to earn this trip just as much as you want yourself to earn this trip. You want everybody who is on your team to be right there with you, celebrating when they get to go to Disney or Universal or wherever. And, you want to not be selling them short by not training them. Make sure you are training them when they're joining you. So, online parties. There's all kinds of different ways to do online parties. There's a whole list, another document that I downloaded, basically an outline of this is, and you can do your online parties any way you want to, but this is a really detailed outline of how you can do your online parties, timing and everything of your posts. And you can post your, whatever you're posting in your party, you can schedule all of them ahead of time and just sit back, and that whole party is going to be going even if you're busy. There's always going to be something. But basically the way I do my online parties is I try to do a specific theme for each day. So like Wednesday might be Warmer Wednesday, where I feature different warmers all day long throughout Wednesday. Thursday might be Thrifty Thursday. Like, I have my own fun little things that I do. You could do, Monday might be Scentsy Clean and Scentsy Laundry Day. Tuesday might be maybe like Scentsy Pets Day, and then touching on children's products. Maybe you can say like, these are the perfect gifts for baby showers, that kind of a thing. So I basically just pick a theme for each day and I stick to that theme. And as that week goes by, people get to see more information and they get to see a lot of things on online parties that they might not have normally known about had you not had that online party. So they're really beneficial. You can do them any way you want to, but try to touch base on basically every category. So, oops, sorry, Minnie. But you could touch base on every category on each day. So you could do one day as warmers. You could do another day as buddies and kids products, anything that's kids related. You could do another day on diffusers. And you could even, why not even pre-record your own videos and just have your videos that you can share. That way you don't have to worry about going live or anything. Going live definitely helps the parties, online parties, but if you don't feel comfortable going on live on Facebook, then you can pre-record your own videos about, hi, my name is so-and-so, and this is why I joined Scentsy, this is why I stayed, and come to me if you have any questions about anything. You can pre-record any type of video and post them to your online parties and have them forever. So yeah, any questions, please get a hold of me. I'd be happy to help you. And I'm really, really excited to have all of you up there with me. I know we're gonna do great, and I know that we can do this as long as we are booking parties, recruiting, building your commission, and having a plan. So start with those first 4 steps, and if you have any questions, get a hold of me anytime. All right, bye.